I want to move to body-worn cameras, police body-worn cameras. Your office, along with the state police, released draft regulations for police body-worn cameras. Every officer in the state will eventually be equipped with them, and there is now a formal public comment period on the draft policy that you released. I want to look specifically at body camera video as a public record, which they are. And your draft language put in the balancing language test that is in the APRA law we referenced earlier that would make the video exempt or subject to redaction if anything is personally identifiable. Doesn't that just open the door for police departments to say no or claim it will cost so much to redact that video and it will be too expensive for anyone to get it? Because everything in this video is personally identifiable, General.
Well, that's not how it's intended to be interpreted, and I don't think it'll be interpreted that way. Look, we have to take into account privacy interests, particularly for, for children and witnesses and others. So look, I think the policy, the protocol strikes the right balance. But look, that's the whole point of putting it out there for public comment. It is still a work in progress, and if we take those public comments back in a way that we think require changes, then we'll do that. But look, it's going to be a balancing act. I remember going through this, going through the policy or the regulations just within the last couple of weeks and asking some real questions as to how we're going to balance these things. It's not going to be simple, but look, my position has always been to err on the side of release, and that's been true on everything we've handled in the office. I think that's reflected in the rulings we've made under the open government laws, and I suspect in the end that's how this is going to be handled.
Yeah, but these regulations will live longer than how long you serve. You're seeking a second term, and Attorney General Jane Doe or Attorney General John Doe might have a different philosophy than you. So that's why these things are so important.
Agreed.
Granular question on this. Look, if an arrest is made, arrest reports, as you know, are a public record.
Yep.
Why wouldn't, and they're not subject to the balancing test, why wouldn't the video be part of the arrest report and be public?
Yeah, well, I think because the difference is that even under the circumstances of an arrest report, sometimes those can be redacted as well. And go back to your question about sort of what the next Attorney General is going to do. My view is this, that if and I take this view with all of the work that we do in the office, whether it's building a stronger civil division or otherwise, it's very hard to undo the precedents that have been set by your predecessor. Sure, somebody could come in and do it totally differently, but the expectation is hopefully that you're going to follow, in areas of significant public importance, the work of your predecessor, because it makes sense, frankly, for you to do that. There's going to be, I think, a huge hue and cry if somebody were to come in and be less transparent than we've tried to be. And I hope that will carry on to the next administration whenever that happens.
All right, this is